So some of you have expressed a desire for a channel or for videos that have just music or just me chanting mantra without explanations. So there'll be some ambient music in the background, and then there'll be just me be chanting the mantra 108 times or chanting several mantras in a stack form. And I've created a channel for this, and it's called Jason Gallant Music. And if you click on the I here, I'll have an annotation towards that channel if you wish to check that out. And so yeah, you can use this channel more as an educational point of view, and you can flip back and forth depending on what you feel you want. You know, sometimes you just want something to listen to in the background while you're having a quiet dinner or meditation. And Jason Gallant Music hopefully will serve your purpose for that. At some point in my spiritual journey, I became very aware of how much of what I knew as life was on autopilot. You know, my responses to people, the way I entered into a room and spoke to people would be with a certain script. There would be certain energies or impulses that would come through me at any one time, and they were really dominating the show instead of my truest interaction. As you chant mantra and meditate, you will become very aware at some point how you are a fraud, how you're pretending to be somebody else. You didn't know at first, but at some point this becomes obvious to you because your awareness expands and you start to see the thing called personality. See, you were born and you're brought up to believe that you are your personality. But at some point, something inside you says, no, personality is just a bunch of preconceived reactions and actions, and it's all just like a script you made up to make life easier somehow, to avoid pain or to avoid some sort of perceived suffering you think that the world has for you. And you've come up with this compensation called personality. You'll see it in your reactions, you'll see it in your responses, and you'll see it in the way you interact with people. But at some point, as you continue in your spiritual practice, you will see how it is very unnourishing. You'll see that there is no nourishment in it. It's almost like you're just blah, 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 and it's like this gray experience, but there's not an intimate interaction with reality or with another human being or with an animal or with a tree or with the wind. There's no intimacy in it because you're too busy playing a role. I know some of you actually resonate with this. I know that's why I made this video. I can feel that a few of you are on the right track and you're actually feeling this right now in your spiritual path. So I'm here to say that it's okay for you to let go and to discover who you truly are. You know, a lot of times the reasons why people walk away from old relationships and old friendships is because those old relationships and friendships reinforce the old personality. And I'm not saying the relationships are the cause of it, but it's almost like they become a trigger for you because you've been so used to interacting with a person a certain way that it's just like immediate reaction. It's like instinct. So what we're doing on this spiritual path is we're discarding all things that are preconceived, so that everything becomes organic and real and in this moment. This is the reason why I make these videos without a script. I'm sure some of you would rather I had a script so that my words come out clearer and I get more to the point. But the fact is that I'm sharing with you an energy first. Second is whether the words are exact or not. Okay? And that energy is only found in a real, organic, intimate experience. It's only found as I am here with you. It will not be found if I am playing a role, because the role becomes a wall between me, you, and reality. The me being the ego, the you, and then the reality that's flowing between us, that is also in you. So yeah, just notice how you deflect when you are in certain situations. Notice how you react immediately with certain ways of interacting with people, whether it's a type of way you speak to them or say hi, or the type of joke you make at a certain moment. You know, we love humor as human beings, but I noticed at some point a lot of humor isn't really humor at all, but more deflection from intimacy. You know, Aratima really pointed this out in the beginning stages of my training. There's a lot of humor that was just coming through the mind that just was, it's like a deflection. It's like a compensation to keep from being intimate with the feeling that emerges when another human being is really with you. Why would you want to be intimate? Well, when you're intimate and you accept whatever feelings come up, then there's a transmission of spiritual bliss that is given to you. It's very initiatory. And that is why you are on the spiritual path, is because you are looking for that. The unconditional love. The transmission of the unconditional okayness. And that only happens when you are intimate with this moment, and even more powerfully so, intimate with a transmitter of intimacy, such as I was in the presence of Aratima, and she emitted that to me, or transmitted, as I let go my barriers at the same time as received that. Okay, so yeah, just watch your personality and realize that you're not the personality. The personality can be a wonderful prison to stay in. So, you know, you may have physical mannerisms and things like that, but inside you can discard any identification with personality and just be whatever you are in any one moment. And your heart will tell you what is appropriate or not. As I always say, you know, a great artist doesn't need connect the dots in order to know how to draw a picture. A great artist will just feel or see whether it is right or not. Great. So become more intimate with life. Thanks for watching. Take care for now. Oh, you're still here. Okay, so if you wish to subscribe to the channel, if you haven't already, I'll put a subscribe button right here, okay? And if you wish to watch another video, I'll put a video link right here, so you can just take a look. And if you want to make sure you get the latest updates and notifications in your email when I upload a new video, what you do is just go below this video and just click on the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already, and then right beside it there's a little gear icon. It looks like a little gear. Click on that and then check the box that says send me notifications. So I hope that helps, and I'll talk to you soon.